What's up, guys? This is Corey Walsh, and this is my Odyssey 10 spot. You guys asked some questions, and I'm gonna answer them. Dude, what's that answer? Yeah, Pacific Northwest is crazy. There's way too many parks to pick just one, but there's a strip out in Oregon where you can hit Florence, Reedsport, and Waldport and Coos Bay, and those are some of like my favorite 4 skate parks in the world. So I can't really pick one. Reedsport is up there, but they're equally like have their own features and they're equally as fun. So up in that little zone is my favorite in the Pacific Northwest for sure. Yeah, actually at one of those skate parks, Coos Bay, there's the carve over the doorway, and I filmed a trick in the Fast and Loose video we just put out, and that is the scariest thing that probably like mentally I've ever had to overcome, just because there was just visions of what was gonna go wrong during it the whole time. I just like kept thinking about like I was gonna do the carve and I was gonna try to like tire slide on the way down, and my back tire was gonna bonk and it was gonna shoot me to flat. And that was like my mental imagery the whole clip. So yeah, that was the first, like that was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to like get over, and then it worked, and then never going to even try that again or look at it. So yeah, that's it. Thanks, Jacob. Everything just comes like kind of from every source, like either just parts, and then you're like I watch a lot of videos, skating, snowboarding, like everything, and then through there exploring, and then there's like communities of people you can trade stuff with, so it's everywhere. Like I'll watch a skate park, and then you can kind of like access people through that, and then trade them spots to get stuff. And like pools is all word of mouth, especially in California. Like if you're looking for, unless you're looking for them, which not a lot of people do, so everything is just like kind of just the circumstances you get yourself into, you'll find something. And then I just save it so I always have it, so I can always remember it wherever it is. All right, this is a very hypocritical thing, because I'm sitting here in one that I don't like, like would make fun of when I had 2 of my old vans. But yeah, I just hate the fact that people think it's like a glorious thing when the reality is it's not. Like you're like still going to the bathroom in bottles and like having to figure it out. It's not this like perfect idea of like going on the road and taking photos at magical places, and I'm so content with my life because I'm like, it's just like, that's the only difference. That's why I say fuck van life, because it's like, it's true. The amount of people I have coming up to me talking about my van is insane. Like, and it's just the same conversation every time. So for example, Karina says I have a very super rad van, and she's always excited to run into another van lifer. So yeah, this is a culture that I am a part of. I didn't really know I was going to be, but yeah, it's also not a bad thing. I sound super shitty talking shit on this, but everyone's been super nice, so. But fuck van life. What's up, Sam? Definitely can't pick either or. I can't really decide like a better one between pools and bowls. I know that sounds like cliche or whatever, but pools have their own thing and skate parks do as well. I've really been enjoying riding pools lately just because it's the adventure of it. Especially out here, you can ride so many pools without even looking that hard. It's crazy. And they only got half the water in it if it rains once, like has the last week. So, but skate parks the same way. It's nice that they're always there, and there's like unique ones all over the world, and there's lines, endless lines. So they each have their own positives, and yeah. So, but I'd probably ride a pool right now. Who does the best flip whips? I want to say spinner. Yeah, best flip whip is definitely Scotty Kramer, in my opinion. Mike Spinner, Scotty Kramer, Dennis Henderson. Hello, Pat. Favorite, I don't know. I actually have to think about this. I gotta go back because I have no idea. All right, I just went over this with Chris. So yeah, favorite, probably, I have so many, shit, that's a hard question. Yeah, but there's like the double shotgun in Australia pipe that leads to the vert wall. That is one of the craziest things I've ever ridden and scariest because it's covered in spiders on the top of it. I don't like spiders. And so that was crazy. That's up there, but there's like many more too. We rode these vert walls in Mexico City that were the craziest thing I've ever ridden. And it was just a statue outside of the skate park. It was like 3 walls. I rode it with Delucky one day, and it's just perfect. Like ultimate, whoever was building that, like, thank you. So those 2 spots stick out in my mind right now because they're crazy, but there's many more. So I think one of my favorite places I got to go ride was definitely South Africa, which was the last trip we ever got to go on. That entire trip kind of just, like, the riding was amazing, the people were good, like everything was awesome about it. But it was just a humbling experience of like kind of seeing like what we had and seeing people that don't have what we have and almost they're like more happier in their own circumstances was like really changed my life. So like that was crazy because we left early on that trip and everything too, and we almost didn't go on it. So, but yeah, that was definitely one of the coolest places I've ever been just because of the humbling experience of like what we actually get on a day-to-day versus their life is crazy. So yeah, just the whole humbling and riding aspect of that, South Africa for sure. We are going to be doing another video for sure. We've already started working on it. We're just gonna see how it evolves with these times right now and taking it day by day. We're working on a bunch of other projects too, so, but there's gonna be more stuff coming out. We're working on a mixtape for Fast and Loose and stuff like that. So yeah, stay tuned. Fucking, maybe we'll get it out eventually. Yeah, it's crazy. Like riding has been my life since I was 6, so it's everything I know. I think it's only brought me positive things. Like it's changed my entire life. I feel like I've lived so many different experiences through it that I never would have got to working a regular job, and I'm just like so thankful for that and just the experiences I've had. And especially like this day and age right now, while everything's put to a standstill, it's showed how much it actually had done for us and like what we were doing and what we wish we could be doing now. So it's cool. I'd only say it's a positive. Like I don't think there is a negative side of it. Like of course you have like shitty days and stuff like that, but it's always going to be something that I can like resort to and I'm going to be doing until I die. So, or until I can't walk anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching my Odyssey 10 spot. Thanks for sending your questions in. Hopefully I answered them well enough. I probably didn't, but yeah, thanks for checking it out. Thanks to everyone that supports me and fucks with anything I do. It means the world.